Alrighty. How y'all doing? How is everyone? Is everyone chilling? I'm chilling. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you? I'm fine. Thank you for asking, by the way. I'm chilling. Yo, I was looking at my rank, by the way. Look at this shit. I am Platinum 3, 57 LP. And last season's rank, Platinum 2. So it's possible that today we may reach our last season's top rank. Who knows? Hey, Chair's doing great. Chair's doing great. Look at him chilling over there. Look at him chilling. He can't really move much though, so it's kinda... It is what it is though. It is what it is. Plat 1 is gonna be soon enough. Soon enough. I'll get there. Gonna have to grind out a bit more games, but I think I can get there. I think my level is at Platinum 1 at the moment, the way I'm playing. Maybe could even get Diamond this season. Who knows? Who knows? I think I'll be able to do it though. It's gonna be fine. It's only like my highest rank ever to be just barely Diamond. But hey, how bad could it possibly be, right? Right. I'll be able to manage. I'll get there. I'll get there. Maybe by the time I'm Diamond, I'll have to actually play a few more other champs though, to actually like think about what everyone around me is picking and not just play Leona. Maybe at that point that would be a good idea. But for now, I'll just keep playing Leona. Yeah, oh, the Blitzskin, that looks so cool. So cool. I'm honestly tempted to get it, if it isn't for the fact that I already have like 5 or 6 Blitz skins already. So yeah, it's like... I don't even play the champion, but I have so many Blitz skins. Blitz has a lot of actual cool skins. Let's see here. It's sorted by most owned, and I think Blitz is up here. Yeah, Blitz 6 skins. Boom Boom Blitzcrank, definitely not Blitzcrank. I Blitzcrank. Oh, I got Lancer Paragon, nice. Builder of Customs and Riot Blitzcrank. So, yeah, I mean, the new one is obviously by far the best Blitz skin they've ever produced. So cool. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just a champion I don't play. Like, if I get it in ARAM or something, I already have plenty to choose from. Now, the Lulu skin, though. The Lulu skin. Now, that's a champion that I actually do play. Well, not currently, but I have, like, 170,000 points on Lulu. Lulu is, like, one of my big champions. But the Lulu skin... I'm gonna be honest, it looks kinda shit. Like, in terms of technical specifications of the skin, it's a pretty good skin. But in terms of the way it looks, it's just shit. And by technical specifications, I mean, like, it's got, like, the jiggly hair. It's got, like, new 3D models for the hair thingy. Hey, JJ, how you doing? Are you enjoying the chair stream? Yeah, the Lulu skin. I'm probably gonna get the prestige skin though, because like I'm gonna get the pass and, well, if I got the pass and grind for it, I mean, I'm assuming, like, does Lulu get the prestige skin? Wait, hold up. I think there's a prestige skin, right? Skin spotlight. If it just... Yeah, there's a Lulu prestige. Yeah. Alright, good. So I'll get that. But, probably not the default one. Because, like, it's expensive. And it's a shit skin. I'll get it from a reroll or something eventually. Like all Lulu skins that I own. Other than Star Guardian, I've bought Star Guardian. Of course I've bought Star Guardian, but the other ones that I've owned, like Pool Party Lulu, was it Dragon one called? Or like, no, Bittersweet Lulu. I've got that one from a roll at some point. Let's see, what else have I got? Don't even know, honestly. Let's go with this one. This one looks cool. But yeah, in general, the new skin line looks pretty damn nice. Pretty damn nice. And the Blitz skin, by far the best skin they've ever produced. Well, the best legendary, I think. Like, it's got so many things. It's got like 4 different dances. It's got the cats. It's got the banter between the cats. It's so good. It's got weird visuals on the hook hitbox. So yeah. Honestly, with the way that hook looks, it's probably almost paid to win, honestly. Because like, Blitzskins in general, if you can't, or like if the hook is not just a straight rectangle basically, they always make it look so weird. And especially around bot lane when you just enter the river or like just enter the Tribush, there's like the little height differences in the map, but obviously the game itself is 2D, so the height differences are only like visual, so it's like stretched in weird ways. Gonna be a lot of bullshit misses and also bullshit hits for the hook. So yeah. I mean, Blitz mains rejoice, of course, because like mains of a champion will get used to it soon enough. Yeah, we invading, by the way, so let's go. Woo! Hell yeah, me and my boy Warwick, the wolf boy. Oh no. You got a sweeper, Warwick. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh no. Well, that's at least better. They had the sweeper though, so they saw us in the bush. But Warwick didn't notice that sweeper actually reveals you. So anyway, we're chilling. Kill on LeBlanc. That's fine, that's in mid lane, so I don't care about that too much. We do have boots and Theo. Holy shit, Theo the Goddess right already? Wait. Theo the Goddess. Wait, how expensive is Thor? Taz, do you know how expensive Theo of the Goddess is? Is it still 700? Because if so, how the hell did she get so much money from that kill? That was not First Blood. If it was First Blood, then I could imagine, but like... How in the world? Yeah, it's definitely LeBlanc that got the First Blood. There's only 400 now. Ah! Huh. Well, that's nice. For tier users, they can get it before their first base. And they don't have the really awkward reverse power spike. It's like, that's honestly like the thing that really threw off a lot of Tear of the Goddess minion or Tear of the Goddess users. Gives extra damage towards minions. Yeah, that makes sense. Why does that make so much sense? And why did Riot not do that like years and years ago? Makes too much sense. Can't really reach him. Alright, we're chilling though. We're chilling. I'm gonna try to re-engage on Vayne if I can. if Sivir is also in position to hit the Vayne as well. That would be pretty nice. Where the hell is their jungler though? Is there a jungler in top side? Sivir, don't go too aggressive. Don't want to get hooked there. True, JJ. True. Very true. Why the hell are they so aggressive? They showed Kayn on top side. Really? What the hell is wrong with these dudes? He just flashed forward and ignited as well, I think. I believe. Actually kinda wanna stay, but... Since Sivir is gone, it's best if I base as well. So let's get some good boots, some control wards. Get back out there. How's this going though? How's Ozone going? I finally put up a tube going from my my gravel chest to my sifter, so I've just sifted like 500 stacks of gravel today. So however many resources you get from that. I think I got like 8 stacks of diamonds, another 500 stacks of iron, something crazy like that. But other than that, not made much progress in terms of like machines or quests or anything of the sorts. I'm mainly just chilling. Oh, that guy's only got regular boots, but he's already roaming. That's fine though. Ah, wasted my flash. That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I'm gonna control ward this. Someone should get that planned. Sivir? Why are you throwing it onto us? That makes no sense. Kayn is here. Can we burst her? Yeah, we got her. No, we don't? We don't. Alright, we've got Victor. Alright, back onto the dragon, back on the dragon. Yikes, it's resetting. Fuck. Alright, that's a big yikes. They're taking some damage from the dagger now, that's fine. God damn, Warwick is getting low here. We took way too much dragon damage there. Too early. Yeah, you made top tier cobble gen. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, at the minute I'm not really too interested in top tier cobble generation actually. Because like, don't really need it any faster. Considering how much I AFK anyway. And like upgrading it further was more expensive than I'd like it to be. Like especially the next level. Like the next level is expensive and then after that it becomes a bit cheaper again. Yeah, making silver is so annoying. I've not made any yet, but I was looking at it and it just looks like a big pain. So yeah, I gotta look into how to get some silver. Like there's a lot of recipes that require silver. So you'll probably need like hundreds and hundreds of stacks real soon. But I'm also wanting to make some more power generation as well, as you say. Because like, power generation is the thing. Just gonna keep with magmatic dynamos though. But I just want to see how many of those I can make. They're not too expensive, they're just a really big pain in the ass to craft. I mean, don't remember them being too expensive. I think everything that's in there you can just get from sifting either dust or gravel. So those should be fine. I should have enough to get a lot of that. Ah, netherrack and a pulverizer. I've not done that yet. I've not really crushed any netherrack since I got my pulverizers. Just haven't gotten around to it. I also still want a better source of netherrack. I guess the only other source is plants, right? Or is there something that I'm missing? It's like... I don't know. It's plants and just going to the nether, right? And I don't really fancy either one of them. I mean, plants are... I mean, as fast as you want, just place more plants, I guess. Ah, these guys are on dragon again. Yeah. This is one attempt that we cannot actually stop, so... We're just going back to base, back to our lane. Oh yeah, you get loads real quickly when you vein mine in the nether. It's fine. But still, I would prefer to not have to do that. Not have to go to the nether for that. That's why I was asking if it was possible to set up a quarry earlier, by the way. A few days ago I was asking if you could have a quarry or some auto mining thing set up. Because that would be hugely useful in the nether. Obviously I would still have to be in the same world for it to run. But there were a few others that actually that looked like not completely late game, but like mid game, where you can what was it, like a multi-dimensional quarry where it doesn't actually quarry, but it just produces blocks that would generate in a world, basically. It like pretends to be inside of a different world, and then and quarries whatever would generate there. But that looked too complex to construct yet, and also required a lot of power, like a lot of power. So for now that's not really too feasible, which is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it would be. The quantum quarry, yeah, didn't look too endgame, didn't look too ridiculous. Maybe I'm just missing like 1 or 2 items that make it absolutely ridiculous though. So honestly, that's like 9 out of 10 times with the ridiculous things, it's like, oh, you just didn't click on the block on the bottom left, because the bottom left one, well, that consists of a lot of extra steps. And Ryo, I'll look at that then. I mean, all quarries looked like they required a lot of power generation to actually run. So that's a scary thing, or like an annoying thing. It's gonna be fine though, I'll get there eventually. Again, honestly what I need to do is just do a lot of crafting, because I do have a lot of stuff. Obviously just sifted from gravel. Probably I should have actually ran a lot of that through into sand and dust and actually sifted sand and dust as well, but that's fine. I'll do that eventually. Yeah, exactly. One day you'll be looking at crafting recipes and you'll see, oh, it's just a few seeds and some glass and whatever. And then the next day you look at the crafting recipe and you realize, oh, it's those kinds of seeds and it's that kind of glass. That's gonna take 1,000,000 years. This game is not going too hot, by the way. 2 of my guys are just straight up inting. Look at Warwick and Rengar, dying 6 times and 5 times respectively. I said that in the wrong way, but we're fine. Yeah. I mean, we are getting kind of outclassed in bot lane, but still. We're not losing bot lane, at least. These guys are making it really fun and hard to play this goddamn game. Okay, got the slow, got the slow. Yes, we got her. Yeah, 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 yeah. The deep dark portal now, that's a thing that I don't know what that does. Or why it's useful or what it's for. Sounds scary though. You can get born so you can upgrade your armor. Yeah, that makes sense. The deep dark, what is it? Is it like, well, it's a different dimension because you have to use portals for it. But like, can you describe the deep dark to me? Alright, let's surrender. This game's over. These guys didn't want to play for minute 1. Good fucking start of the day. Full of ores. Nice. I've got a ton of ores though. Unless there's like specific ores. I guess boron is a specific ore. It's very deadly in a normal mod pack. But hey, at least we have got... what's it called? We've got Tinker's armor. Or like, Tinker's weapons and like the armor guys. That's the only way to get boron. Alright, fair enough. Your boy, though. Look at this. I've got some... oh, well. Hold on. Look. My gravel barrel. It's empty. Pulverize is still running, though. They're running slow because I put, like, 2 of them on one crucible and it's really... doesn't make any sense, but I did it anyway. There's, like... whew, almost 1,000 stacks in there. That's cobblestone, by the way. Ban a champion. Ezreal. Look at this though. Over 8 stacks of diamonds. Over 10 stacks of emeralds. Another 500 stacks of iron. And like... this much of the rest. Like 100 stacks plus of everything else except for osmium. And this barrel's also... oh no, 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 no. Oh, fuck, there's apples in there now. Oh no, that's not a lot of cobble. It's just what I've got in there. I've got another almost 6,000 stacks in here. I gotta get these apples out of this system though. Because I don't want my apples in there. This one? Yes. Alright. Yo, the boy's picking Yuumi though on the enemy team. That's good. For me. But basically that's all that I've been doing. Also, I should check this. Ah, I've got some ingots in here. Let's keep the manulin in there. Alright, copper ingots. Go in there. Electrum constant. Tin can go in with the tin, which is over here. Bronze, invar. That's gold, right? Yes, gold. And the rest can all just go in here. That's just a few stacks. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I know, right? My island looks amazing. And Dutch was like, so when are you making your island look pretty? As if he ever makes anything look any kind of decent at all. Like, you've got some fucking guts talking to me about making things look pretty when things look actually fine here. Like, things are just neatly laid out. They don't make complete sense with where everything is. But over time I'll just make adjustments. I have been making adjustments over time to what is where. And things just make sense. For now. I mean, it's a process, I guess. It's an evolving thing. Don't really know what the next step is that I want to do though. Ooh, this guy is level 514, that's pretty high. Don't really know what the next step is that I want to do. I think I want to get like a plastic thing going. Like resin and make that into dry rubber. Can you do the resin thing with oak trees, by the way? Oh, is that why sometimes I get fire on my island? Aha! Now that makes sense. But yeah, most of my island is made out of cobble because of that reason. I don't want things to burn up. You have not looked into plastic. It looked to me like plastic was up pretty soon. Yo, look at this RGB fucking person though. That's pretty RGB. That's very RGB actually. Yo, look at this dude here. Woo! That's a big peepee. Yeah, let's go over here then. Let's go over here. Because chances are Thresh will walk through this when she comes bottling. They're gonna pull for Shyvana. Yeah, Shyvana just starts on blue, so that's fine. So we can maybe ambush her if she walks through this bush. Chances are she'll walk away through this route. But chances are also that she walks through here. We'll never know. Well, we will know in just a few seconds. I hope she walks through here. If not, it's also fine. Yeah. Let's go lane. Alright, hi Yuumi. Or should I say UB? Because it's the UB skin. It's a B. So it's not Yuumi, but it's UB. Because it's a B. Funny memes, funny joke. Well done, Riot Games. Rito James. Oh no! Come on, come on. Ah! I got both kills. I can't push this. Okay, that's flashed out. Oh! Can we get her? Can we get her? Oh, she's stuck here. Woo! Beautiful. Haha! I was the smart boy because she had an effect on her, and Rengar actually went for the wrong one. Her passive ability is when she dies, or when she gets low, she automatically makes a clone of herself that walks around and tries to confuse us. And it did confuse Rengar, but not me, because I saw that there was a visual effect on her for the red buff. From the red buff, there's a slight burn that happens then. So I was the brainy boy. I was the brainy boy. I should have pinged it though. I should have pinged it before Qasxz starts thrashing me again. Okay, Yumi is dead. Well done, Yumi. You went out of your guy at melee range, Leona. You dingus! Now I've got 3 kills though. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm not complaining. Well, I kind of am. Kind of. Only kind of. Kind of complaining. Alright, let's go bot. Alright. Thrusty boy, you wanna die? I mean, you wanna faint? We playing Pokemon now? Yo, your boy is on the way. Gotta watch out for Thresh though. Yo, they don't know I'm fast as fuck. They don't know I'm fast as fuck. Okay. I'm not that fast though. I'm not that fast. Oh, this is fine. Oh no. Alright, let's just walk out of here. I can't walk out of there. Should have walked towards Victor in the first place. Yeah, plastic is a bit of a rabbit hole, but it's not too bad. I was already looking at it. You need a 3 resin extractor or 3 extractor to get resin. And you get dry rubber. And then you just put a dry rubber into a furnace. But you do need a latex processing unit to process the stuff into rubber. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. So yeah, this is kind of stuff that happens when all the kills land on me instead of when I get all the kills instead of my team. Then we aren't as strong as we would like to be, especially considering the fact that we did have like a few kills. But I mean, none of those kills were things that I had any choice in taking. Because like, at the very first 2, Qasxz would have died, and at the very last one on Yumi, Qasxz was not in range anymore. So there was no chance for her to get that kill anyway. So it was either I get the kill or no one gets the kill. Oh well. let's stand in this bush. We'll never see it coming if we stand in this bush instead. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, honestly. But, I don't know. I couldn't find a rubber sapling. When I was checking it out, I couldn't find one. So, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad, right? It's just like 2 machines. Well, 3 if you count the furnace as a machine. And like a few more if you count like your energy production thing. But those are things that I already have. So it's only like 2 new things to get plastics. Oh, rubber tree! Oh, rubber tree! What are your rubber? Oh, so juicy. Juicy rubber. Yes, very much. I need level 6 before we can fight this. Thresh is really strong though. It's ridiculous how strong she is compared to my girl. Like, why does she have Moonquiver and a pickaxe while my girl only has like a pickaxe? Like, they're pretty much the same amount of fat. Come on, Qasxz. You can do better than that. Even if just slightly better. Well, can you get him? No, you can't. He's dead as fuck. Actually, woo! Flash, woo! No, he's dead. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. But my girl, Qasxz didn't actually recall. Where did she stay? When I was recalling as well. That's ridiculous. I mean, the wave wasn't in a great position to recall, but like, it's not like she's gonna def this on her own. Yeah, we can't fight right now. I need my ult real badly before we fight. It's just like 1 more minion, maybe 2. Oh, come on. Okay. I was about to get real fucking tilted. At least my thing worked. I don't have mana. I don't have mana. I don't have mana. We can't do this. Yeah, no mana. No mana. Ah, these guys! Why are we making the same mistake twice? Why are we making the same exact mistake twice? Didn't we just do this fucking bullshit with the dragon like a minute ago? Now we're about to die. Now there's Ornn as well. And now they get the dragon anyway. Well, they knew about me. I know, right? This Chroma looks straight out of fucking Helsing Ultimate. Or like, maybe Fate? Maybe the Fate franchise? It's kind of like Fate Stay Night's Rider, I guess. But only like, if you really squint your eyes, it looks like it. But yeah, this Chroma looks so dope. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with those wards. Actually, I'm just gonna go towards this because there's going to be fighting here for quite a while. High School DxD, also very much along those same lines, yeah, in terms of visual aesthetic. Come on! Yes, I got slow. Alright. Alright, we cannot do this, but let's just do it anyway. Okay. We can just barely. Took way too much HP though. Like, that's probably not worth it in terms of how much XP it took. Yeah, the bot turret is gone. And that's actually probably like kind of a good thing for us. Yeah, High School DD. Did you know it's actually pronounced DD, not DXD? Weird, obscure, fun facts. Why is Thresh still getting kills? That's not what I like to see. I'm just abandoning my AD carry. That doesn't mean I want to get kills across the board. That is gross. No, he's Portuguese. He's just Portuguese. If we had gotten the top turret there, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Top turret would have been pretty okay there. What's the difference? Yeah, I'm about to save this Rengar's ass though. Also, there's tons of dudes coming, so let's fuck off over here. Alright, they know about us. Oh god. Saving Private Rengar. Lol. JK. Why am I even going back in? Why did Victor take this path out of there though? That's ridiculous. Like, there's no safety there and he just stood there. Oh man, I'm getting some fucking terrible teammates today. They just roll over and die. I mean, it's just a second game, but still, 2 games in a row. People that just roll over and die. Ah, yeah. Where the fuck am I going over here? Dragon Spot spawn. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I dropped the cap for my drink. Ah! Where is it? Don't even see it anymore. It rolled off somewhere. Fuck, I gotta get a light in there somehow. At some point. Oh yeah, AP Shyvana is completely ridiculous. Nothing you can do about it. Come on! Ah, damn. Okay. We're doing pretty good here. We didn't lose anyone yet. Oh, I can still save this. I just overrode my own ward in the same bush. Oh, that's a clone. Yo, did you see the flash for the shield though? That was pretty hypey. Okay, we already have a control ward here. I don't have any mana though, so I'm actually gonna get this. Yeah, we gotta def mid lane if we can. I don't have any mana. Don't have any mana. Or mana. I don't have any mana. Yeah, let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle. There's gonna be a ward here. For now. Got mana for a Q or an ult. Not both. Maybe both. Maybe base. Maybe base. Or maybe mid. Maybe mid. Let's just go mid. Okay, base. Yeah. Ooh. That's pretty rough. This entire Qasxz person is like having a pretty damn rough time, honestly. This entire Qasxz is having a rough time. Alright, that's a Baron spawning, that's not a Rift Herald, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's good. They're probably in a better position to take any neutral objectives, and Baron makes it just a bit harder for them to take it. Come on. Yeah, they know shit about us. There's ward over in our jungle somewhere. I found the cap for my water bottle. So that's great. At least my water won't go fucky now. Not that it even matters that the cap is on there, but hey. If I have a cap, I'm gonna put it on there. The fuck is Rengar doing? Is this the same Rengar as last game, by the way? Because he's dying just as well, not exactly just as often, but like pretty similar. Pretty similar. Yeah, rough game though. Rough game. Rough game. And we can at least hold the lane here. Can't really do much else, but like we can hold the lane. How long is this ward? Yeah, it's about to expire. Oh, well, there's a LeBlanc here. Maybe that's the thing that we can do? It's too late. She was already out of there. So this is about to expire, so let's just place that there. And there. Let's get the plant out of there, because we can. Oh, yo. Oh, they know about me? Oh, no. Well, he's dead. Yeah, he's very much dead. Is Rengar still going in there? It looks like he might be. Hey, Orn. How you doing? Hey, yay, yay, yay. We're having a rough time. We're having a rough time in this game. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's not working out for us. Really isn't. Oh, there's someone teleporting on here. Let me... Yeah, I mean... Your boy had to try it! I mean... My ult is like 50 seconds cooldown, so it's fine. It's not too big of an issue to just throw it out there. See if it sticks. Didn't quite stick though. It's kinda flubbed. But yeah, guys, I think we may be in for another loss today. Don't know what's going on. Sisters are kind of magical, yeah. I mean, if you watch enough anime, you'll soon figure it out, right? Yeah, mana is also short for manatee. Mana is also short for manatee. But maybe it's also short for like, man, I got a headache. Why am I suffering? Actually, this guy was actually really terrible at the game. Why do I honor this? Your boy is suffering. Yeah, let's play some good, happy, fun time though. Happy, 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 happy. Let's get this stopped though, because I want to start building up my gravel supply a little bit more. No particular reason, but other than I don't really need more stuff right now. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Irma? My aunt's name is Irma. Yeah, hold on. Let's look at this. Alright. JJ? Listen up. Listen up, my boy. Here we go. Theta. We have a resin extractor. Which is actually a tree fluid extractor, but it's a resin extractor. Extracts tree fluid from wood logs. We've got that. And then we need a resin processing unit, which is actually a latex processing unit, not a resin processing unit. But it processes resin into the thing. And it's just this. Titanium ingots, steel scaffolding, iron furnace, machine frame, constant ton gear, redstone alloy ingot. So everything that we do have already. And you use that to create a tiny dried rubber. Now, tiny dry rubber you use to make dry rubber. Dry rubber you use to make smelting plastic. So it's actually not too bad. Just need to make those damn Constantan gears. Or Constantan, as I like to pronounce it. Sounds way more fun when you say Constantan. What was I doing in here though, in Project Ozone? Do I use my compressor? Bitch, do I look like I even have a compressor? Do I look like I even have a compressor? It's probably in here, right? Centrifuge, compactor. I have a compactor. Does that count? Does that count as a gear making machine? Compactor. Oh, you can compact things into plates. Nice. That is nice. Oh, and you can... Oh, right, I already made this. Yeah, I already have that. I actually have this thing. Alright, I'm gonna straight with that dude. Can I make other things with this though? A pneumatic press, you can make coins. Why would you want coins? Pneumatic dynamo. Huh. Wait. That may actually be like value. That may actually be like value if you only use like 4,000 to make any kind of coin. And if you got like iridium coins, only takes 4,000, and iridium coins will give like 100,000 power. Alright, let's trade. Alright, let's not. Let's cancel it, it's too late. I don't trust that guy to trade back. I don't trust him. Also, that's true, but JJ might be just slightly bigger of an idiot than we are in terms of spelling. Not that he can really do much about it. But in terms of spelling, he's just slightly more of an idiot than we are. Yay! What have we got there? No one actually with any mastery. Well, these guys. But other than that, no mastery at all. Yo, that means that the Jenna is gonna be easy to clap. Easy clap. So easy. You ain't never see an easy clap like that. It's gonna be fine though. That's just gonna be another L probably. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Like... doing the best I can. Well, I don't know. What even is the best I can? I don't know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Dyslexica. Dyslexica is pretty good, yeah. Alright, we invading, boys! Woo! Yeah, I'm distracting them with chat. They're hard distracted right now. Holy fuck, that's a 4-man stun. I mean, JJN, there aren't really many ways to spell JJN. Unless you want to say like J as in... Can't even type it in, like J-A-Y. 4-man stun, yeah man. The goddamn Anivia hit her one ability on 4 of us. Yeah, that's never been done in the history of League of Legends. It's a bit of an older meme. Don't think you guys have even heard of that meme, but hey. As long as it works out. As long as it sounds fun, right? It's never been done in the history of Dota. Jonathan! Johatan! Could go on for a while. I mean, yeah, if you want to go for the full Jonathan, there's like thousands of ways you can spell it. But if you go for the just shortened Johnny, then there's still quite a few ways. Do you want to go double N, single N? Do you want to put an H in there? Or where do you want to put the H in there? You could have a few places where you could put an H. Johnny, you could even end it in I-E instead of a Y. Or like, start it with a J, why not? Like, Johnny. Or Johnny. Alright, Jenna. Please walk into my melee range so I can stun you. Please just walk up to this bush. Oh, that's looking pretty good there. Oh no, this is looking pretty bad. Kinda fricked up. Ah, yikes. Why do I even put my stick out there? Hey. Things aren't going too hot here. Maybe I just flash on Jenna, honestly. Instead of this, this shit. Ooh, what done Aphelios? Got a nice bit of damage on the Janna. That's good stuff. Yeah. I mean, I have that too to some extent, and like... My old, like, IRL friends who used to actually just straight up bully me for not knowing how to spell. And I'm not even nearly as bad as you are. I'm messing up so bad. Yeah, like if I want to spell a thing, I have to actually actively look at the word. Like in Dutch, when you're talking about verbs in like past or present tense, a lot of them end in a T sound. Like, take in English the word work. In past tense, it would be worked. In Dutch, you would not have that extra E in there. It would just be worked. Just W-O-R-T. But then in the past tense, well, worked is not really a great example, because that would be... I don't even know. Anyway, sometimes you end them in a D, sometimes you end them in a T, and sometimes you even use a DT, but it all sounds just like a T. And I really do not know which one to use ever. But people just straight up used to bully me for that shit. I mean, back in elementary school I used to do that pretty alright, because there was just straight up a huge flowchart on the wall of my elementary classroom. that I could just always look at and just follow the path anytime I forget the shit. Yeah, honestly, it's just outdated spelling rules. All the words should just end in a T. Just scrap the D. Why end words in a D when you're making it a T sound anyway? Like, that's just silly. No snare on the Thresh, oh well. But yeah, as you may well know, I'm currently, I mean, not actively, but like, I'm trying to learn Japanese a little bit. But at least in Japanese, I mean, you got the whole kanji situation where with the huge characters that like have different meanings and different readings depending on the context. But other than that, all of the they're called hiragana and katakana, which is like the alphabet, basically. Basically, the best way I often describe it is the alphabet in either cursive or in non-cursive writing. And in Japanese, the pronunciation is just consistent. I mean, there's a very, very minor... it's not inflection, but like tonal differences. But other than that, like the pronunciation of Japanese is pretty consistent, so that's always a nice thing. Obviously the whole grammar situation is different, so like word order in a sentence is different. Wait, let me think of an example of that. Alright, so let's say, for example, let's go. God, I can't even think of a place at the moment. Let's go to school, for example. In English, you would say let's, or let us go to school. In Japanese, it would be gakko ni ikimashou. Gakko meaning school, so you put school at the start of the sentence. And ni ikimashou just means let's go. Or do this. Ni means kind of to this place. And ikimashou means let's go. So the whole word order is kind of different. But you get used to it. It's fine. I mean, the same with English and Dutch. Even between English and Dutch, there's a lot of word order differences. Places in English where you would put like the verb in a different place than you would in Dutch. Which leads to some funny mistakes by people sometimes. But in general, it's pretty much the same. But you can tell when someone is either Dutch or German when they make certain types of mistakes in English. Certain types of mistakes in English you can always tell. Oh, well, yeah, that's definitely how you would say that in Dutch. And then it's pretty easy to tell. Because they're not really translating the sentence, they're just translating the words and then putting them in the order of the sentence. Or like, they're translating the individual words of the Dutch sentence, but like not translating the sentence as a whole then. Which is kind of like another thing you want to avoid with learning a second language. Like, you don't want to be constantly translating it back to your native language. You want to actually learn the language like Oh god. I'm fucking this up so bad. Like, there's a difference between being able to just translate all the words and the grammar and, like, knowing a language. To actually know a language, you have to be able to, like, express your own thoughts in your mind in the target language, if that makes sense. I know not everyone has, like, an inner monologue. But if you do have an inner monologue, you should be able to express thoughts and ideas in the language that you're trying to learn as a goal. Obviously, it's a bit easier to do that than to actually put them into practice and actually say the words out loud, because your mind kind of fills in the blanks sometimes. More than you would like. Yo, this is another fat L though. Holy crap. Why is everything going so bad today? But again, I'm barely fluent in English. Dutch isn't much better for me. And Japanese is just abysmal, honestly, for me. My Japanese ability. Alright, since we're in the tower anyway. Well, I'm not tanking. Where's Akali? Oh, she's over there. She's all the way over there. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, she's fine. Good, good. Alright, we're chilling. I'm gonna just control ward this and put the regular ward on the dragon for now. May want to gank this once Akali gets here. Waiting for the boys though. Waiting for the boys to show up. Alright, I can't wait any longer. She's gonna get out of here. Ah, crap. Alright, I still have my Q. Still have my stun. Where the fuck is our top laner though? She's gonna stun us now. Our top laner is busy, I guess. Yo, can you throw a rock? He can throw a rock. Big rock? Big rock boy? Okay. That's a Dragon Gone though. That's a long chase. Yeah, you need context when translating. Some languages have words that meaning that change by the words that come before, or even letters that are before with, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I say something sucks, then I probably mean something is not going the way that I want to. But if I say like, oh, my homie sucked me off real good, that's a totally different meaning. That's completely different. But it's still like the same word. I not too long ago actually saw a stand-up piece by someone. I don't know the name because I don't really know any stand-up people. It just popped up on Reddit. That said, the most versatile word in English, by far. Well, not by far, but there's a few really versatile words in English. But the most versatile, but also the most difficult word for him to learn in English was the word shit. Why is the word shit the most difficult word to learn? Well, because it's kind of shitty to learn, right? But once you know the word, it's also the shit. And like, he had like 20 different ways you could enunciate the word shit to mean completely different things. Like, hey, you wanna go do some shit later? Or, oh, I'm taking a shit. Or as I said, Something is shit. It's the shit. Or you're a piece of shit. Ooh, look at this. We got a kill. Finally. Yeah, and your vacuum cleaner kinda sucks. Yeah, it does. Don't know how good your vacuum cleaner is, but if it doesn't suck, it kinda sucks, you know. But if it does suck, it kinda sucks, you know. They've got a control word here. That's interesting. Yeah, let's group up and go bot. Me and the girl are the ninja girl. Never mind. We're just getting some mean kills. Ba-da-doo-doo. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 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 Also, a fun thing to learn in different languages. Like, oh god, I forgot the English name. Fuck. Why do I forget the name of this? Like sayings. Sayings. Like, weird way to say, like, common things. Like, I think this one is one that's available in both Dutch and English. The apple does not fall far from the tree. I think that's the thing that's also a thing in English. Okay, couldn't see him. The apple... Metaphors, yeah, that's the word. The apple does not fall far from the tree. That's one that's I think available in both Dutch and English. But then in Dutch, of course, you've got things like hold on. Alright, yeah, then it's definitely a thing in both languages. I was always really bad at remembering these in school though, so please bear with me while I actually exercise my brain for a bit and think of some. I'm actually gonna look some up. In Dutch it's called spreekwoorden, which means if you were translated literally, it's like talking words, which doesn't make sense, of course. So I guess spreekwoorden itself is like one of those things where if you would translate it literally, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, Nidalee, good going to turn off your map and not pay any attention to what is going on around you. Oh no, things are going so bad in this game. Like, all over the place, things are going bad. Okay. Oh, another one that's also available in both Dutch and English. Put your best leg forward. To try your best. Or like, give it your all, I guess. That's not worth. We can't really chase him. Oh, can we? He can. Oh, he didn't have the stun gun. Alright. Well, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh ja, another one. Een stok achter de deur zetten. Which literally means to put a stick behind the door. Which, to put a stick behind the door is like... How do I explain? I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? They're hard to explain because, like... They not only have, like, a specific meaning, but, like, the meaning is cultural in a way. And, like, Dutch and English culture isn't that much different. But it does make a difference, you know? Like, things that would make sense to talk about in Dutch. Like, even individual words that just don't exist in English. Stok achter de deur zetten. Yeah, chair is really not doing too hot today, is it? Dutch, how would you explain stok achter de deur to an English person? It's like... To make sure that someone else can't really close this thing, I guess. Like, where would you even use it? I don't... I'm never good at metaphors and things. Stick behind the door. Yeah, that's what I said. And that's like kind of the point of my discussion right now is that they don't translate well and they're really hard to explain to someone that does not originally speak your language. Yeah, like a foot behind the door. It's kind of the same thing. I think, is that a thing in English? Putting a foot behind the door? And to come back to JJ still, a few sandwich short of picnic. Never heard of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Between like American and British English, there's also a lot of difference in what metaphors and like sayings you guys have. Like, obviously, I learned my English through the internet, so my English is like a mixture of like British words and ways of saying things, and American and Australian. Few sandwich short of picnic, I'm assuming it just means you're just a few things short of completing or like completing a task or doing what you want to do. Like last game, we were a few sandwich short of picnic in the fact that we were just a few things short of winning that game, right? Just a few sandwich short. I mean, that's like almost an ironic use because we weren't actually close to winning. But like, I'm guessing if you were close to winning the game, you would say we're a few sandwich short of a picnic, I guess. The bee's knees, I know that what that means. I'm not the bee's knees, but my chair is. A few sandwich short of a picnic means to call someone stupid? That doesn't make any sense to me. Again, I was never really good at like sayings and metaphors and stuff. Ja, krijg nou tieten. Or another one, mieren neuken. Ah, yeah, that makes no sense at all, Garrett, but thank you for the explanation anyway. Krijg nou tieten basically means, well, gosh darn it. But if you translate it literally, it doesn't mean, now gosh darn it. A mierenneuker means to really, really fuck around about small details when you should be looking at the big picture. Like, last game, I could go on and on and on about how individual skill shots were missed and like individual things went wrong, but in general, we just all played like shit and we should have been playing more like a team. Our jungler should have probably ganked some lanes at some point, but he didn't. But so that would not be Miereneuken. If you were to Miereneuken about that game though, you would pick out every single scenario where specific things went wrong. Like specific small actions, not the big picture things. An arm and a leg, I know that one. Costs an arm and a leg. Oh, that's another good one, Dutch. Oude koeien uit sloot halen. Which means to... well, I think if I translate that literally, that would make sense. To take old cows out of the sloot. What's that even? Out of the creek? No, it's not quite a creek. Huh. What is a sloot in English? Yeah, don't count your chickens before you're a ditch. Yeah, sloot is a ditch. But like, a ditch could also be a dry spot that just fills up with rain once it rains, but a sloot is actually always wet. But it's like stagnant water. Just rainwater though. Don't count your chickens before the eggs have hatched. We've got a similar one in Dutch, which is to choose eggs for your money. Eieren voor je geld kiezen. Which means to just get what you can, I guess. Just take the thing that you can. Don't really... or like... It's kind of different. Eieren voor je geld kiezen, like... You're... like buying eggs instead of buying just a piece of chicken. Because if you buy eggs, then you can get chickens, and then later they can get more eggs, and you can get more chickens. So like, getting the smart option, I guess, or like, I don't know. I'm bad at these again. It's interesting though. Yeah, Project Ozone, it is all in the background. I just didn't get to it because we were having such a fun little discussion. Pig and a poke. Pig and a poke. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Another fun one in English that I heard or learned from an American YouTuber. Minecraft YouTuber, Good Boulderfist. Haven't watched him in ages. But that kind of goes to show that there's like a big difference between English and American metaphors and sayings. Yeah, I'll get to more Project Ozone in a bit. After this game, probably. Yeah, Jinx is cute, Nord. No, the American YouTuber was really talking about how a lot of people... Okay, let me just tell the story in order. It was like the Mindcrack SMP server, so like a big multiplayer Minecraft server with like 20 people on it. And he was like kind of trolling the audience. He was pretending like one of the builds by someone else was like naturally generated. So while he was showing that off, he was having some weird ass discussion about urination. And the episode was titled Taking the Piss. Now, taking the piss. It was not a reference to the actual discussion that he was having, as discussion about urination. His taking the piss was the fact that he was pretending like this build that someone else had meticulously constructed on the server was actually like a thing generated. So he was taking the piss at his audience. And in the next video he actually explained like, yeah, so there's this British saying, it's taking the piss. And of course I knew that the thing was actually built by this other person. But yeah, I was kind of taking the piss with you guys. Yeah, he was making fun of people. He was making fun of his audience. But I don't actually remember reading the comments, but I feel like a lot of people actually fell for that. Obviously, the people that knew the metaphor, the saying, whatever it's called, they knew what was going on. A lot of people were kind of upset in the comments though, saying like, oh my god, this was made by someone else, how could you pretend to, like, or how could you not know that? It's so good, it's way better than anything Mojang would put in the game. Bruh, I can't engage this. They're too far away. She's being too defensive here. Thank you, Jinx. Well done, Jinx! Woo! Beautiful. Fuck me. Arrgh, getting more tilted again. But yeah, that's like one of those moments in, I wouldn't even call it internet history. It was just a random Let's Play episode, like episode 150 or something like that. Like high numbers of Let's Play. And it was just one episode, or like the next episode he explained it. So kind of 2 episodes. But it's just one of those moments that really stuck with me. Obviously I still remember the saying, and anytime I hear someone say taking the piss, it really reminds me of that story. Yeah, true. That's what I've noticed with a lot of British sayings or idioms. Idioms is another word for it. That's what a lot of the British ones are. Or like, one of the obvious favorite ones is when old people say, aren't you a sweetie, or something like that. Don't remember what the exact word is they use. I think it's something like that. Or, aren't you trying your best? Stuff like that. It's fun. It's so fun. Or like, between male friends, when one of them may get a little bit chubby, people start just calling him a big guy. But really he's just fat. But it's a nice way of saying you're fat. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad today. I keep missing my shit. Like, oh no. Things are going bad here. Jinx is gone. Nice! That's what you like to see. Jinx leaving the game. I mean, you shouldn't have picked Jinx, I guess. Oh, Jinx is back. True, true. Sometimes you have to reverse it to get the comedic effect. No. Can I give my life for this dude at least? He's low. Well, we're not getting him anyway. Yeah, it's always fun to just reverse the things. Like, I'm playing amazing today. For example. Yeah. Oh, another Dutch one that I'm seeing right here. Over de rooie gaan. Which literally translates to going over the red. Going over the red. It means to get really, really upset. Of door de boom het bos niet zien. Which literally translated. You can't see the forest for the trees. I mean, I guess that's also an English one, isn't it? In it. Can't see the forest for the trees. I think that's an English thingy. Yo, look at this escape though, that's pretty sick. True. True. That's what you would say to a commie. Yeah. I mean, there's, as I was saying, a lot of overlap. Obviously, Dutch and English are not that far apart. I mean, they are obviously very different. English has a lot more influence from French. Oh, well, she's dead. I'm dead as well. I'm gonna run into someone else here. Why not? Alright, I'm fine. I'm actually fine, I think. Yikes. But yeah, those are things, idioms, and like phrases that are going back to like the start of this conversation, like way back. They're not really taught in language classes at all. It's like not really a thing that you can really be fluent in if it's like a second language or a third language. Also, yeah, English kind of dominated a lot of the world and took home with them language and ancient artifacts. But yeah, coming back to it, that's one of the things that I'm obviously never gonna really learn about Japanese, even if I get somewhat fluent with Japanese at some point. Yeah, they're deeply embedded in the culture itself. Oh no. Fire Girl was there. Like, in Japanese idioms that I may know. Obviously there aren't many because they're not really part of many language learning classes. But a lot of like regular words might be considered idioms or metaphors. Because, for example, saying I'm hungry. First of all, you don't say I am hungry, you just say hungry. Because everyone knows when you say hungry, you're just talking about yourself. I'm about to fucking cry here. In Japanese, when you say you're hungry, you say stomach lonely. My stomach is lonely. Which I think is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, this game is not going too bad. I'm just tilted as fuck and also maybe a bit too distracted with this actually streaming today. Because for some reason people are actually interacting today, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's hard for me. I don't know the exact words for the Japanese for I'm hungry, by the way. That's why I didn't say that yet. It's something like hata heta. Don't know the exact words though, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, we got one. Yeah, English other than Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world, right? Or maybe... How is Indian faring by now? Even monkey fall from trees. That's actually a saying that I didn't know, but I really like that. I really fucking like that. We should have that in every language. Even monkey make mistake. Like, it's easy to understand. It doesn't really have like a deep meaning where you have to like understand it's like it's not hard to understand. I mean, yeah, she's kind of fat. We kind of fucked up bot lane, honestly. Partially me, partially Qasxz. It's a people lane, so hey. I should never do another chair stream. This is really not going too well. Chair is really fucking up my elo today. Is English the most spoken language? How many speakers does English have and how many speakers does Mandarin have then? I thought Mandarin was more spoken. Huh. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are learning English as their second language. Like, English is kind of defaulting as the go-to or like the default internet language, but also like business language of the world, I guess. Which means obviously a lot of people are learning it. Huh. It's a big yikes. Ah! Huh, Hindi is actually a lot less. Do they speak more than one language in India? Wait, was French ever ahead of Spanish? I mean, yeah, ever it was, but like... I thought for the last... Like, ever since the end of the colonial age, basically... French would have been... I mean, I guess a lot of African countries still speak a lot of French, right? Or don't they? I don't know. Like, where do they speak French then? Guessing a lot of African countries anyway. Yeah, a lot of African countries have obviously been going back to their original languages and English as well. English is obviously more practical for them. But obviously you still have South America, which is still predominantly... actually, I don't know. Like, Brazil has the most people, and but that's the only one that is Portuguese speaking there. And he has a lot of languages. Yeah, fair enough. I'm really having a rough time. Let's just surrender. Let's get out of here. We can't even surrender yet. It's 18 minutes in game. Oh boy. Nice. We got a kill. Yeah, fair enough. And like, a lot of India is like low education too, so it's not like a lot of those people would also speak the main language then. Like, a lot of people just speak their local language, but not much else. Okay, let's get some items. This game might be winnable if I stop being an idiot. But I mean, it's not gonna be too much longer until India will actually start getting like pretty highly educated and learning a lot of English. Yeah, I think lots of Indian people are going to default to learning English or Hindi as the main language for India. Like in the coming, let's say 50 years. Let's keep it a broad estimate. India has been very rapidly industrializing the last decades. And it only looks like that trend is going to continue accelerating, actually. I'm not getting rid of my controller. Well, now they are. Oh, couldn't steal it. Oh well. Yeah, India is getting massive. I mean, China as well, but I think China is slowing down in how much it's been advancing. Obviously, it's still massively, rapidly getting up there. Alright, hold on. I gotta pay attention to this for a sec. Yeah, we lost the game here. We just died for no reason. Yeah, that's kind of what China went through in the past 20 years, I guess. Where they went from an industry-based society or like physical labor society into more of a... I mean, they're still massively into physical labor, but they're also more into like mental labor-ish things. Let's honor... let's honor, seems fine. Not Jinx though, Jinx was stupid. Stupid, dumb person. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, exactly. China's been slowing down because of that. I'm gonna go quickly grab some more water, so be right back. Enjoy the chair. Yeah, what you're saying with that last point though, China has kind of oversaturated the market for like cheap labor. And also labor in like Southeast Asian countries is currently cheaper than Chinese labor anyway. Like the GDP of China is such that a lot of Chinese people no longer really want to work for a wage where they can barely feed themselves. So yeah, that's no longer really working out for them. All those massively cheap wages. That's kind of a thing of the past, honestly. For China anyway. Obviously you've got China's, or the countries to the south of China that are currently in that position. And I think at some point that's going to shift over to Africa, where we'll be able to get our really cheap goods at some point. Yeah, cheap Chinese miners. I don't really know what the mining industry in China is like, actually, like, Obviously, if you're saying that there's obviously a big mining industry in China, I mean, yeah, if China is going to be a world power that's probably at some point going to be more powerful than the United States, then we're going to probably outsource our labor to somewhere else, and like, you know, it might also be South America at some point, who knows. Oh yeah, down under is Australia, I know. Oh, yes. Cheap mining in Australia. I thought you were saying that people in Australia wanted to stop mining in China. Like a lot of Western people currently also want to stop sweatshops in China. With like child labor in China. Even though Chinese politics doesn't really have much to do with us. A lot of companies still feel, or like people in general, still feel that they need to do something about like cheap child labor and like really, really terrible labor conditions in China. And don't get me wrong, the labor conditions are terrible. They are terrible. But yeah. I mean, we're just chilling here. On our cheap little plastic chairs. Oh right, I got a chest last game. Or the game before. Rel champion shirt. Alright, that's fine. I'll keep that. I'll keep that because at some point I'll probably get Rel to level 6 or 7. So then that will be useful to get that unlocked. But who knows, maybe in like 50 years the world will just be underwater and like barely livable. Like, how are bees doing currently actually? Because like I haven't really heard much about bees recently. That's also a thing that's still going on. Colony collapse disorder. I mean, I'm assuming that's still going on. Like, you rarely ever see any bees. Like, a few years ago you would see regularly one singular bee in our backyard. But I don't think we saw a bee the last 2 years in the backyard. Like, we have a few plants that are pretty damn good for bees. Like, good juicy plant pollen that they would always attract like 1, maybe 2 bees at a time sometimes, but that's like a really rare occasion where you would see 2 bees at one time. But yeah, in general, bees aren't doing too hot. Kind of curious to see what the numbers are on that actually. Oh, you got a lot of bees. Nice. Do you live in a rural area? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the species of bee if I saw one. I don't think bees are actually... I don't even know. Are they... like... a big... species in the Netherlands? I don't really see bees that often, honestly. You live in the middle of Belfast. Is there any kind of nature or park or lots of plants nearby, maybe. Because, like, I currently live in, like, I guess it's a suburb? Although suburb is not really the right word. I've been watching a lot of, like, city planning videos lately. And, like, I really started to appreciate just how bad American suburbs are. But coming back to the bees, though. Yeah, I don't really see many bees around me. Like, we do have a few neighbors who have, like... Actually, we used to have, like, one neighbor that had a lot of or, like, a lot of plants and flowers in their backyard. But they moved out, and the next owners just completely removed all the plants and just put, like... Not pavement, but, like... They just put down stones. They just put down a lot of stones instead of all that beautiful nature. They literally just ripped out all of the beautiful plants that were there. So sad. Thresh. So yeah, maybe that's why the bees are gone actually, because like those neighbors moved away and that's like most of the nature that was actually pretty near me. It's actually kind of sad now that I think about it, with how much nature there is like right near me. Like it's only a 5-minute cycle to get like into, I mean, a foresty area. I mean, then again, I live in the Netherlands, so like we don't really have any actual nature. Anything that is like nature for us is like finely curated parks, I guess, is the best way to put it. We just don't have that much space to like have any undesignated land or unowned land. Like every single bit of land in the Netherlands is like specifically designated to something. I think we literally do not actually have any wilderness. Oh, sorry, I dropped JJ. Wait, no, that's wait, no. JJ is still fine. He's still chilling. I'm absolutely not breaking the fourth wall right here. Oh, that's another one. Nice idiom. Breaking the fourth wall. That's also like a more newer one. Yeah, about 500 meters away. That's fine. That's not too bad, actually. That's actually pretty damn good. Nice. The more that I think about it. I've also been... I mentioned just briefly a sec ago that I've been watching a lot of city planning videos, and that stuff is also really interesting. Like how American suburbs are basically wastelands. Like not just figuratively, but almost literally. Like figuratively in the sense that there really isn't anything to do there. Like a lot of the US is zoned for single family housing. Which means like fairly large houses compared to what you'd see in Europe. All freestanding houses, no duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes, or like no houses in a row that are all connected. None of that. None of that is even legal to build anywhere near that. And all of the houses and roads are designed intentionally in such a way that everything is really far apart. Like if you want to go Like a decently short distance. Like something that could be, let's say, actually not even 20 meters away from you, like in physical distance. Could be like a 10-kilometer ride or something. Because you have to, obviously with the car, follow the roads. You can't just cut through someone else's backyard. Or like someone else's property. It's not even like a backyard. It's like a lawn, I guess. And also, I said that American suburbs are also quite literally wastelands. Because they all come with big grass lawns. And grass lawns, I learned that they are actually pretty carbon negative. Because they don't store any carbon. They don't really do anything good for the environment. They barely produce any oxygen or anything like that. But they do cost a lot of maintenance, and a lot of people, especially because it's America, they use like mechanical or like gas-powered lawnmowers. Which basically means that lawns are actually horrible for the environment. Like, absolutely horrible. Also, that thing is a bit too long to read right now, JJ. I'm sorry. Crap. Okay, I got my hook now, finally. But I've also learned a lot of the things that seem really straightforward in the Netherlands apparently aren't as straightforward elsewhere. For example, traffic lights accounting for how many people are actually at the traffic stop. Instead of just going on set cycles that are just set timers. I mean, if you're lucky, they will have like an evening rush hour and a morning rush hour kind of different mode where they kind of swap. But in the Netherlands, it's like really standard that they react to the traffic that's near it and then calculate accordingly what the best actions would be. Oh! Can we get him? Oh, no. Oh! No. What about friends where they hate road markings? Gonna be honest, most of the videos that have been recommended to me on YouTube are either about Dutch infrastructure or American infrastructure, or about how much better Dutch is than American infrastructure. Obviously, I could go on and on about cycling infrastructure. But honestly, a lot of America's problems, and like more than you would think, would actually be fixed with better infrastructure. Like, the bad infrastructure leads to the fact that everyone has to have a car and go to like super mega shopping centers to get like regular groceries. You can't just walk over to the grocery store or cycle for like 5 minutes. You can't have a short little grocery trip. Every grocery trip has to be like a big ordeal. And it's like just straight up depressing. Does America even have any underground rails other than New York? Oh, I'm fucking up another game. Oh no. Oh! Woo, buddy! Bog! Okay, Graves. Graves is fixing my mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, not only is car transport like the only feasible transport in the US. Where is this clown? Oh, he's over there. But it's also seen as a status symbol to own like. Well, of course, it's a status symbol to own like a nice vehicle. It would be pretty much anywhere. But I mean, a lot of the mental health crisis in America would be fixed with like better infrastructure, not having to sit in traffic for like hours every day. But not just that. Also the fact that children apparently don't really play outside too much in America. Like young children, like... Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm dead, but fine. I'm actually not dead. Well, fine. Yeah, because like, as I was saying, a lot of the US, like 70% of a city, of most cities, is zoned as R1, and R1 is basically those single-family housing, usually with cul-de-sac kind of route plan or like street paths. So it's really hard to get anywhere. The roads are really long because it's only zoned for single-family housing. There are no parks, there are no playgrounds. Most of it, no sidewalks either. So even if your friend lives close, if you want a kid to just visit another kid, just in the afternoon or like on the weekend, like if they're below the age of like 15, they're probably gonna have to be driven there by the parents. And that takes away a lot of the freedom that a kid needs to have in order to develop properly. Can we get this? Can we get this? We cannot get this. Ah! That was so close. Missed my hook again. What's wrong with me today? Not really having the greatest day today, honestly. In terms of gameplay, anyway. Ooh, Katarina, got him! Woo! Yes! But yeah, looking at pictures of just those single family housing zone maps, or like the zones, are just depressing. We got him. Ah, gotta miss that scrap though. I was trying to give it to Swain, but he didn't take it. Which is rough. I think in the long term, the way people in America see socialism though, or like socialism, not socialism, public transport, would also be fixed if there was just good public transport infrastructure. And like... things just weren't so convoluted all over the place. And like... just in general, infrastructure for anything other than a car. Like, sure, if you want to take a car somewhere, you still can. You can still take a car somewhere. Like, for God's sake, add some goddamn bicycle lanes. Even painted bicycle gutters are better than nothing. Like, even just acknowledging the fact that people might not want to take the car would also obviously take care of a lot of financial burdens that a lot of poorer America people have. Because cars are expensive as fuck, and without a car, you're basically doomed in America. Unless you live in an apartment. And like, people with children don't really have a choice in America. Like, apartments are too cheap and larger apartments are just too expensive. Or like, too small, I mean. Too small to raise children in. And talking about playing City Silence. Never honestly been really interested in playing a game like that, but I might give it a try. Would you be interested in seeing me stream that? Don't know how many mods I'd need to install to make it bearable though. Because like... especially because I've been watching those videos on... Hold on. Shaco! Ah! Yeah, I mean, the reason they don't have corner shops or like... I mean, corner shops in general are like a pretty British concept. Let me just say that up front. But like... shops intermixed with just residential. Shops intermixed with residential is just not a thing in America. It's actually illegal to get shops intermixed with residential in a lot of the places because it's zoned as R1, which is that single family zoning. Any place that is zoned for a single family, it's actually the only thing that's legal. As I was saying earlier, there usually aren't even any like parks or playgrounds for children. And even if there were, it would be really difficult for children to get to safely. Because people in America drive fast along roads that probably shouldn't be driven along fast. Like, if you see videos of people, like, walking along a sidewalk in America, it's actually just straight up scary to see that. Like, it's straight up scary. Why is Shaco up there again? Yeah, exactly. In Europe, like a lot of the world, cities like develop naturally over time. That's not really the case in America. They didn't really develop naturally over hundreds of years. So, They're not really developed as like for people. Like maybe that's the best way to think about cities in America. They are not primarily designed for actual people. They are designed for cars first. They really are designed for cars first. And that's just sad in my opinion. I saw someone put in their video a short segment of a guy that was like the forerunner or like one of the developers or designers or whatever you want to call it. He was one of the guys that was working on plans to put an actual like highway, not an interstate way, but like a really big expressway or something like that, right through the center of Manhattan. Right through the fucking center of Manhattan. Like, can you imagine like a 60km/h road going right through the center of like the biggest urban centers in the goddamn world? But anyway, he was saying, yeah, he was saying something like, it's all about the transport. It's not about the people that live here. It's all about the transport. Can I get her? Can't get her. Fuck. Really? People want to do that even nowadays? Even after everyone in the world... Well, not everyone in the world, but like... almost everyone agrees that cars are bad. Like, in general, cars aren't really a fun way to transport yourself. They are a really efficient way to transport yourself. But they aren't really a fun way. Also very polluting. They're not really personal, you know. It's like very impersonal when you see... When I'm at a crossroads somewhere and I am crossing paths with another cyclist or a pedestrian. Like even me as a European... I see those people as like people, but when I cross paths with a car, that's just a car. That's not a person driving a car. That's a car that I'm interacting. And that's like a way different view of things. Like it's so impersonal. And that's just kind of depressing, honestly. Alright, good. But yeah, also some really great videos about like what Dutch cities specifically do that is actually pretty great. Like things that Dutch people take for granted. That I take for granted sometimes. One of the ones that I've already named is like traffic signals, just taking account what the traffic is actually like. Also the what's it called when like in a city when there's a bicycle lane or a pedestrian path that intersects a road that goes like an intersection basically, then in most other countries, also like other European countries, you have to step off the sidewalk and get onto the street to go to the other side of the street that you want to go to. In the Netherlands, when you just want to go straight, you can just keep going straight. You don't have to step down onto the street because the sidewalk is continued. It's a continuous sidewalk. Nothing we could do about that. Dutch bridges are amazing. Do we really have any amazing bridges? Can't really think of any amazing bridges off the top of my head. I mean, unless you count like the Afsluitdijk as a bridge. But that's just like, that's not a bridge, that's a dike. Or maybe the Oosterscheldekering, which is basically like a storm surge barrier. I'm dead. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's a bridge that's really one of a kind, interesting, really amazing large build that the Dutch have done to keep the sea out. But other than that, yeah, there's a few interesting bridges in like Slogerhof Brug 3. Right, that one. I mean, under a certain angle it looks ridiculous, but it's not that incredible. Like, it's just a small bridge. And like, loads of bridges raise up the what's it called? The pavement so that ships can pass underneath. Lots of bridges do that. It's just the angle at which it does that is uncommon. Can I reach this ward from here? No, I cannot. That's annoying. Let's put this here. Yeah, I'm gonna recall because they're pushing down this turret here. Oh no, I'm fucked here. Are we good? Katarina, are you fine? My girl? Woo! I mean, yeah, we do like to make things that are not boring, that are interesting to look at, I guess. But, like, don't all over the world have bridges that, like, have the pavement raise up? Usually it's just straight front to back. But, like, that one lifts it up at an angle, but, like, usually it's just straight front to back. So that... Fuck, I was too late. So that the boats can pass underneath. I'm dead anyway. RIP! That's worth though. That's worth. Yo, my team is hard carrying me. I'm kind of inting still. I'm really playing so terrible today. It's not even funny. I was gonna list more things about Dutch infrastructure that just makes sense, that apparently is not very common elsewhere. But right now I can't really think of many things. I mean, of course, you've got the separated bicycle paths. I mean, you could count that as a bridge for boats or like a tunnel for cars. It's the same thing. It just depends on how thick the wall of actual floor is, I guess. But like, tons of people have made tunnels. That's not uncommon at all. Okay, what's going on? Are we fine here? No, we're not. We're really unfine. We're ridiculously not fine. Yeah, let's surrender here. Alright, let me look up this. There's this YouTube channel with like a lot of the Dutch things that make sense, which is called Not Just Bikes. And like the whole point of like a lot of his videos is that yes, Dutch cities are great, in his opinion anyway. Oh fuck, I'm back to Platinum 4. Shit. Fuck this chair stream. Let me just sort by most popular. Yeah, not just bikes, because what makes cities great, in his opinion, is not just the fact that you can cycle everywhere. Or like, some of the reasons why you can cycle here everywhere. Like, obviously, bike paths, great. But also, his most popular video, apparently, is why cars rarely crash into buildings in the Netherlands. Now, I'm assuming that's the same in the UK as well, and like lots of European countries. But apparently, in North America, or like the United States and Canada, it is common for cars to actually crash into buildings. Like a common occurrence. Like, in his video, he pointed out one example. And that example was that when he was small, he lived in Canada, there was a car that crashed into a building not 2 streets from where his school was, like an elementary school, like 2 streets away. Like actually full speed, just go straight blasting through the building, like car fully inside of the building. And apparently that was not even newsworthy. There, he could not find a news story about it afterwards because it was just such a common occurrence. Which, I mean, this just goes to show like how high speed all of traffic near buildings is over there. But when something like that happens in the Netherlands, there's like whole investigations about like, not just about like who was at fault. Was the person in the car, were they drinking? Were they on drugs? Were they really tired maybe? Or was there some other motive? But in the Netherlands we also look at like, okay, fair enough. People are gonna drunk drive. We can't really prevent that. We'll try our best. But it'll still happen. How do we make it so even if people are really bad at driving and they do make a mistake, the damage is minimal? Can we change the street in any way? Can we make it so that like the speed limit is not just a sign at the start of the road telling you to go slow, but that people actually will go slow there, instead of just making big long straight roads. So we do a lot of like, it's called traffic calming. And I mean that's just all over the place in the Netherlands, like traffic calmed areas. Like if an area with people living in it is not traffic calmed, it's just not a good place to live. In the Netherlands anyway. I mean, granted we don't have like 20-meter lawns in front of every single house, which is also another great thing. Lawns are horrible. I've started hating them by watching these kinds of videos. Absolutely hate them now. Also, what the hell is a Ponchylite? Let me Google. Ponchylite aqueduct. Now that is a bridge for boats. The thing at Harderwijk, that's not a bridge for boats, that's just a tunnel for cars. This is a bridge for boats. That looks ridiculous. But no, we don't have any aqueducts because the highest point in our country is like 100 meters, and that's like only one point. The rest of it is like all below sea level. So no, we don't have any. Oh, Ponchylite is a specific place. Alright. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, by the way, but fuck it. Oh yeah, another really fun video that I once watched a long time ago. Someone made a hike to the highest point in Flevoland. The highest point in Flevoland. Wanna hazard a guess how high it is? Wanna hazard a guess how high the highest point in Flevoland is? He made a hike all the way up there. Flevoland, by the way, is one of the provinces of the Netherlands. It is a province. I mean, mind you, he hiked all the way up there. 330 meters in Flevoland. No. The highest point in Flevoland is a whole 7 meters above sea level. 7 meters. And I think Flevoland is, let's say, roughly... I want to say like the size of Wales. But I don't really know how large Wales is. Flevoland is the biggest polder in the Netherlands, so that's almost all of it is completely reclaimed from the sea. Almost all of it. So of course, with it being reclaimed from the sea, of course it already was mostly below sea level. But because so much water has been removed, it also has been sinking a little bit So it's even lower than it would have been. But yeah, the highest point in Flevoland is in Urk at 7 meters. "330 meters. Holy shit, you really overestimate us. I think the highest point in the Netherlands is not even 330 meters. Yeah, it's part of the Zuiderzee works. Although the Zuiderzee is no more. Although I do vaguely remember that there might be plans to actually resalinate the Zuiderzee, because currently it's a saltwater or like a what's it called, a freshwater lake. Because like we cut it off from the oceans and slowly it's been turning fresh because like the rivers flow into it, but the ocean can't really give any salt back to it. So it's turned fresh over time. But there are plans to resalinate it, to let in seawater again, to restore the local wildlife, because that was actually like a really big industry. Like that's the thing that the Netherlands used to thrive on. That industry, like fishing in the Zuiderzee. And like, there's a lot of different species that were native there. But honestly, I've not really looked into those kinds of plans. I mean, there are, I think it's currently ongoing upgrades to the afsluitdijk, the thing that the big land bridge, the dike that's shut off the bay. Alright, 2,400 square kilometers. That's a pretty big area. Like 90% reclaimed from the sea. So they're pretty good. Okay, we got him. Oh, no, that's not... Yeah. As soon as I said that, I started thinking about it, and yeah, well, Wales is probably larger. Flevoland, I mean, the Netherlands in general is just small. Sometimes you forget. Okay, so how about comparing it then with I don't know. I mean, this may sound silly, but like London in terms of area. Or maybe Manhattan. Maybe that's a similar area. Alright, I have enough mana for EQ. Skirt. Okay, Shaco's gone. Wait, Northern Ireland is smaller than Wales? I thought Wales was larger for sure. Huh. Well, the more you know. The more you know. Yeah, London is a pretty big city. It's pretty big. It's no joke. It really is no joke. But then again, London, you didn't have to reclaim from the sea. You didn't have to build a wall around it and pump all the water out. Oh, for fuck's sake, Thresh is mid. Oh, Manhattan is tiny. How about the entire city of New York then? Not the state, but just the city. Wait, New York City is tiny. What? Why is London so much larger than... How is London so much larger than New York City? Or obviously I should be saying New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam. Not New York. New York. Pfft. Who the fuck cares about York? Huh. I mean, yeah. But New York's got like pretty sprawling suburbs, right? Or doesn't it have those sprawling American suburbs? Thought it would have them. Interesting. I mean, London has also been quite busy building upwards as well. Like, compared to other European cities. Like, they've got a big upwards momentum. Oh no, Evelyn. Oh, Shaco's here. Ah. Yeah, the green belt around London has stopped it building outwards. Oh yeah, true. That's another thing that I learned about. That London does have indeed a green belt, which is basically like a legal wall for it to stop expanding outwards. Is it built all the way up to the green wall yet, or I actually don't know that much about it. I'd assume it has by now. Ooh, nice. Nice. I'm just gonna ward all the way over here. Alright, that's a good ward then. But again, I've only been in London once, so I don't really know what London is actually like. So, sometimes hard to talk about those things, when all that I know about those things is what I've seen on... Wow, the green belt has really been around a long time. That seems like something that's implemented in like the 70s or 80s. They have built up to it in places, but not all around them. I mean, there's also a volcano in New Zealand, which has a similar thing, where there's basically like a belt. Like, I think it's, I don't know, 25 kilometers or so around the crater, which no one can legally build or do anything, basically, because it's like an active volcano. And that's actually one of the things that you can see from space, which is fun, because it's just a big green circle, and around that is like the circle is like dark green, and then outside of it is like a lighter green from like lots of grass fields and like other kinds of vegetation that people may want to have around. But at some point that volcano will go kablooey, and it will kind of ruin the circle, but for now it's a nice big green circle. That volcano, as they say, is overdue for an explosion, but of course they don't really operate on a set clock, so it's saying that a volcano is overdue for another eruption is kind of meaningless. Kind of meaningless, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what the exact radius of that circle is either, so... hold on. Oh, I fucked up big time again. I mean, you can predict them, but just not very far into the future. Like, if there's an eruption gonna happen, like, tomorrow, we will probably already know about it. But we won't know if there's another eruption going to happen in a year time. I guess kind of like the same kind of time frame as, like, the weather. You can reasonably predict the weather up to like a week or two in advance. Same with volcanoes. Like there's a lot of rumbling before they actually go kablooey. I mean, with the amount of volcanoes around, there's probably always gonna be one, yeah. Would be interesting if there's like... Wouldn't be surprised if there's like a mathematical thing where a volcano always has to be exploding. Because if you say like... there is some amount of fluid inside of a sphere. Just to simplify a bit. Say there's an amount of fluid inside of a sphere, but the sphere is just slightly smaller than the amount of fluid that it allows. So the fluid is always under pressure. I mean, I guess the pressure could increase. I guess the pressure could just be higher. Yep, Iceland is currently going kablooey. Well, not really going kablooey, it's more like going... It's not really an explosion as far as I saw anyway. It seems pretty tame. I mean, honestly, most volcano eruptions are pretty tame in general. But it's only like the really exciting ones that are, well, really exciting, you know? And obviously, it just captures the imagination to talk about, like, what is the biggest volcano eruption that could happen in our lifetime? Or like, what is the biggest volcano eruption ever? Or the biggest recorded volcano eruptions. Or like, the most destructive volcano eruptions. Hold on, I'm kind of busy trying to die here. And it's kind of working out, honestly. Mount Erebus has had a lava pool since 1972. Does that count as one eruption? I don't know, I'm not a volcanologist. But I would say probably yes. Maybe no. Again, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I'm not really an expert on anything, honestly. I just like to play video games and watch interesting YouTube videos. But I'm not an expert on anything. I'm kind of interested to see, Speaking of, have I ever actually seen an actual volcano? I don't think I've ever actually been on or near a volcano. Don't think I have. Huh. I mean, most of them obviously are just... most of the time just boring mountains. They have cool shapes though, like the really conical shapes. Those are kind of interesting. But obviously those... that's not all volcanoes. Hashtag not all volcanoes. Crud. Oh, Thresh! Get him! No. What about Krakatoa? Its eruption was the loudest sound ever. Yes! That's the one that was listed in a book that I had as a child. As being the biggest volcano eruption ever. It split an island in two. And then you see the before and after pictures, like there was one island and then there were two islands. Wait, this guy is... what? He's strong. How is he so strong? Well, that's annoying. Yay. Good thing they don't really have 5 players though. They have one Mr. Nasus on the top lane and he's kind of being even worse than I am. So that's good for me. Boy. It's dragging in like a minute and a half now. So we gotta pay attention to that. For now we can still be topside though. I'm gonna go with Thresh here. You have been on a volcano. I mean, I've been talking about this for like over a year now, but I wanna go to Japan, and there's volcanoes in Japan. Japan is fairly volcanic, as is fairly well known. Japan is volcano-y. And well, if I do ever get near one of them, I mean, of course Mount Fuji, but there's a few others that I have my eye on. If I ever make my way over there, that I wanna visit, possibly even summit, if I get the chance. Huh, you walked on lava, that's interesting. Oh no, this boy is strong. Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. There's my boy Volley Bear. Cool though. We chillin'? Crap! Couldn't activate my shield in time. Because I'm too trash at this game. Should have been. But yeah, once the world's gonna open up again, things are gonna be great. I mean, it will open up again, right? Right? No, today is chair stream. Maybe I should be back though. Maybe I should be back. Maybe I should actually be playing today instead of the chair. Yeah, the chair's kinda fucking me up today. It's really not going too bad, too hot. It's kinda going bad, honestly. We're a 5-man group now. But wait, this is not 5-man group. What? Evelyn's there. I'm kind of blind. Hey, yeah. Where do we go from here, though? This game is not going too bad. I'm just playing fucking horrible. But the rest of my team is playing pretty good. Okay, we got him. That was good. Without Thresh, I don't know if we can push this actually. Like, even if we got the wave in there. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. But yeah, without Thresh, we don't really have... Oh, we do have Thresh though. Alright, well that's... one dude down. 2 dudes down actually. Guys also fell down. And let's get out of here because we're all low. We don't really have much mana. Other than Thresh. Thresh is full mana. But oh man, there's so many things that I want to visit. But also so much preparation that I want to do. So as you guys also well know, I want to document that if I go do any more cycling trips. I have like 2 that I wouldn't say planned out, but like 2 or 3 maybe things that I want to do this year in terms of cycling that should be possible, that are not like real long distance traveling. One is just completely in the Netherlands, but it's going to be a multi-day trip. And another one, I won't spoil what it is exactly, is a 1-day trip, but that is just across the border, so that's not really... I'm not really sure if that's feasible at the moment actually. It might be. Can I actually cross the border at the moment? I don't know. But again, before any of that, I will still need to do a bit of planning, because like, I don't know. I would love to call it Monkey in Japan, but I don't know if that's going to be too well received in general. Ooh, Thresh though. Oh, Thresh though. Come on, fuck, I couldn't get my shield off in time. Oh no, Thresh is down. And then we all fell apart real quickly there. Where was Evelyn even, honestly? Lost in Japan might be a good title though. Lost in Japan. That's actually nice. Like, scrap the monkey, just Lost in Japan. Because I have been like kind of inspired by a YouTube called Chris Broad, and his thing was called A Journey Across Japan, and he cycled like 2,000 kilometers across Japan. He didn't cycle the whole way from north to south. He cycled like 2,000 kilometers, and honestly his videos are great, but there are things that I would improve on it, or like would personally want to see differently. One of the things that I mainly criticize about his videos is that they are not so much about the cycling trip itself. He's really great at making videos about interesting places and things that happen along the way. But most of the videos are just about the things on the way and not about the fact that it is a specific cycling trip that he's on. Which in my opinion is a shame, but I guess it's fine. It's like, if you focus too much on the cycling itself, it's not really very marketable, I don't think. I feel like that's honestly like the thing that he fell into. Like, his earlier videos on the trip were very much focused on the cycling, but later on he really started to focus more on like the places, and like he also did like challenges along the way, which is fun. But that's the thing that I'm also still needing to kind of discuss with myself, or maybe I can discuss it with someone else at some point, but that would have to be in private. I don't want to spoil too many things on the YouTube. But yeah, a lot of planning goes into it, like going back to that planning thing. That's actually the subtitle of his second, well, not finding a body on Mount Fuji, but that Escape to Fuji was the subtitle of his second journey across Japan. Well, we're dead. That's GG. That's GG. I feel like there's already a thing that's called Lost in Japan though. Like, is it a YouTube channel? Or a band name or something? I feel like there's already a thing that's called Lost in Japan. Otherwise it would be a great name if it's not taken. Bam, bam, do, 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 do. You distracted me again though. I was gonna talk about like what kind of planning I am still thinking about of how and what I want to do. Mainly currently it's in terms of what kind of camera or cameras plural would I want to take with me. And like what works for what kind of footage that I want to take. And that's going to be probably different from the trips that I take here in the Netherlands than compared to what I would take in Lost in Japan as a song. Alright. Like obviously a GoPro. Probably I'm gonna, for now, like I think in May or June I should probably be able to cycle around the Netherlands again on a multi-day trip. That would probably be borrowing my dad's GoPro because I want to buy the new one that's going to be releasing in September. Or at least I'm assuming it's going to release in September. There's almost... I think there's yearly releases of GoPros. New ones every year. We're about to lose the game again. Why do we stick around like that? Camera. If it's a GoPro though, what kind of audio does it have? I need to test that. Can I talk into it? Do I need a separate microphone that I pin to my shirt? Do I want footage where I am cycling and talking at the same time, or do I just sit down and talk into the camera? Because if that's the case, I will need a different kind of microphone, or like different specifications that I need to look at for the microphone. Like, do I need a I think it's a dead cat, a cat thingy, like a big fluffy windbreaker thingy on top of the microphone. If I want to record while cycling to reduce wind noise. Alright, worst support wins. Yeah. Microphone, camera, batteries. What kind of other equipment, like tools. Hold on, I'm gonna toilet, be right back. Alright, let's add another loss to the board. Yeah, so in terms of cameras, obviously a GoPro for like the on the bicycle stuff. But I'm gonna have like vloggy sections in there, like vlogs, like me talking into the camera. Is it fine if I do that on the GoPro? I don't know. Is it? Or might it be better to like get a good phone camera for that? My own phone that I currently own is pretty good, but it's not like the quality that I would like it to have. I would like it to be a bit... Holy crap, the frame rate is shit right now. Yeah, whatever. Gonna have to deal with shit frame rate, I guess. I would kind of like it to be better. Let's see. Yeah, do I go with like a phone camera? Like buy a new phone maybe? Or is it maybe an idea to... I need a hammer. To like buy a completely separate like camera to use for like videos, or is that like not gonna work out that way? Oh, by the way, I just noticed that it's no longer a share stream because I swapped over to the Minecraft thing. So let's turn on the light. Hello, I'm still here. I'm still aliving. And let's get that out of there. Let's also get that out of there. And like so. Alright. Also another thing, might I want a drone maybe? Drones are cool. Like, undoubtedly, drones are cool. Everyone knows drones are cool. Crap. But obviously for drones in Europe, you will definitely need like a license of sorts. Another rack in there? Crap, I didn't grab a servo. Oh well. Yeah, Dutch, I'm just playing a bit of Ozone right now. Oh yeah, look at my barrel upgrades, it's great. Look at all that. Wait, where's my... Wait. Yeah, I have those as well. Infinite capacity, I have 53 of those. I mean, I just made them using emerald, so it's really cheap. Alright, servo. Ignored. So this should be pulling. Yes. Yes. And that should... I need... Hold on, I need it like... that. And then left... No, hold up. Yes, I need that. That. And then yellow. Yes. Because I think... Wait, hold up, that's not giving me crushed Oh, no. Stop. Hold up. This is not giving me crushed netherrack. This is for crushed netherrack. Oops. Well, never mind then. That's not the thing that we were looking for then. Yeah, what were we looking for? Theta. Resin latex processing unit. Titanium ingots. I think I probably already have these, to be honest, but let's just do it like... Oh, right. You can't put it in there. You have to... You have to furnace that one. Because it's too hot. Yo, look at this cool endless furnace though. It goes so fast. Like, phew! Wait, did I already have those, by the way? No. Let's build the recipe in here. Latex processing unit. Latex. Right, and a redstone alloy at the top. Red alloy works, right? Redstone alloy? I mean, I'm assuming... Wait. Does it have to actually be like redstone alloy? Molten redstone alloy? Is that different than like... Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that different than red alloy ingots? Better fucking not be. Oh yeah, I mean, you can make speed upgrades for them, but that's fine. Alright, if we need redstone alloy, then I guess at some point we'll be smelting... I mean, redstone alloy ingots. Redstone alloy nugget. Get it by casting a nugget. Oh no. I already know what you have to do. You have to do... Where is it? You have to do this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is actually different than a red alloy ingot. Ah! Crud! Don't think I have that machine yet. Don't think I have that machine yet. Where was it again? The simple alloy smelter. No. Requires simple machine chassis. Where's simple machine chassis? Is that? Oh, that's one. That's that one. Grains of bedrock. Oh, grains of bedrock. Right. That's the thing that I was looking at earlier. Give me flint and steel. Shush, JJ. Alright. Now, I'm finally gonna try this thing that JJ told me a million streams ago. Where's my grain of infinity? Do I need to step in it? Or do I need to wait for it to go out? I want grains of infinity. Grains of infinity. You can get that by grains of infinity. Let it burn out. Ah! Alright, so you gotta be... Oh god, that's gonna take a while. Actually, there's wood above me. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. That can't catch fire. Unless maybe the sifting table, it's just, I think above that block, so maybe it can. Alright, so what the hell was I even doing with grains of infinity? I don't even remember what I was gonna do with those. I think it's that one that I want. But honestly, that is the worst, absolutely the worst part about malt packs. Sometimes you just completely forget what you want to do with stuff. Well, reinforced obsidian, like, isn't obsidian strong enough already? I think there's also a thing where I need the infinity rod, if I remember correctly. Never mind, there's not. Yeah, this one is used in... simple machine chassis. So yeah, let's get like a handful of these. With the... rip. Alright, this seems nice. Yeah, I think that's the thing that I was trying to make. Why is it not giving me... Ah, it's dropped over there. But yeah, while we do this, let's talk a bit more about what I want to do for before I go on some sort of trip. Cameras, I was looking at like cameras, and also I was looking at like maybe a new phone, like this one. It does have one of those fancy double cameras with like 2 lenses. But obviously that's the... crap, it's gone again. It's not the greatest. It's pretty good though. The thing that's really nice about phone cameras though, is that on the phone they have automatically really good post-processing, or like... It's not even post-processing, just processing of the images themselves. Which is way better than I could personally do using like Photoshop or GIMP or whatever, or stuff like that. Stuff like just color balancing stuff, and like I mean mainly color balance, but also things like grittiness. I don't know how to explain stuff. There's a lot of settings that you can do with like photo manipulation. I mean, just in terms of like color balance, there's like a million things that you could change. Aha! The first one is the one above. Oh, hold on. Let me look at those quests that you were talking about then. Grainy capacitor, grains of bedrock. So this one requires grains of bedrock. This one requires ender ingot, and the ender ingot is there, which requires mob farming. So I guess it's probably a good idea to complete those quests first. So you need mob farming first. I really don't want to complete mob farming though. I really don't fancy completing mob farming, because I need to actually manually kill those mobs. Like, apparently I've killed a zombie and a skeleton though. But like, killing a creeper, I don't want to do that. And an ancient golem, where the fuck am I even gonna find an ancient golem? Does that just naturally spawn in the world? Stop distracting me though. Stop distracting me. I mean, that's why I'm here, to be distracted. But yeah, in terms of like lenses and picture quality, a lot of phones are actually like on par, if not better than cameras of the same price range, up to a point. Obviously, cameras can go way above the price range that that phones can. But like, if you pay like, let's say 700 euros for a phone, you could also get like, or like 700 euros for a camera. It's like roughly the same quality in terms of camera. And that's mainly because like the post-processing on the phone is so good. Like, it's just automatic, it just makes things look nice. Like, real nice. You don't really have to fiddle with any settings, you don't have to be like a video fanatic to really understand what's going on. With regular cameras, obviously you have a lot more freedom. There's a lot more settings you could play around with. But that also makes it a little bit more for learning curve, I guess. So that's a thing that I want to watch out for. Also, maybe a GoPro is just good enough to just point at my face and talk into. Like, GoPros don't really have that like old school fisheye lens that older GoPros had, that like really curvy image with like all the edges curved, and like anything that's really up close to the camera is just distorted massively. The newer ones don't really have that, honestly. They still have a really wide field of view. I don't really know how they do it. I guess it's like all in the post-processing. But it's not really the case anymore. Alright, so... hunting dimension. Alright. Logs and arrows. Any logs and any arrows? Alright, I've got logs. Actually, before I make any assumptions... hold on. Arrow. Alright, arrows are still fine to craft. We're still allowed to do that. Feather. I only have 6, nice. Flint, do I have that in there? No. Just in there. And sticks. Alright, arrows, 24. What's the block called? Hunting. Alright, hunting dimension frame. Right click the portal frame with a sword in your hand, then shift to go to the dimension. Just in case mobs aren't trying to spawn in the overworld. You need 14 of them, so I'm assuming it's just the same as the nether portal. Which, in that case, let's grab some of this. I'm not gonna get a bow, by the way. So, in case you're wondering. The reason I did this, by the way, let me explain, is so that my llama doesn't wander into the portal. There's a llama running around somewhere, and I'd really rather not have him wander into the portal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it not really give a way back? That's unfortunate. Okay. Torch on front. Or maybe it's just a good suggestion to have it anyway, because I take those with me whenever I go into the nether in general anyway. Alright, so let's put that back. This can go in here. Up. Pull. 3 of them. Wait, no. I want this. Just some blocks. If I die, I die. If I die, I die. It is what it is. If I die, I die. Oh, this is a flat area. With berry bushes. Things are really kind of dark here though. And I don't fancy that. Why is this a strong zombie? Is it a decent idea to light this up, or is this just silly making? I mean, at least a little area would be reasonable, right? Just a little safe area around. Or is my sword really just that weak? I don't really care for any of the drops, by the way. So I'm just leaving those be. Okay. You begin to feel comfortable with your millionin sword. Alright, Creeper, do your worst. But please die. Okay, well, he died. Not the way I intended him to, though. But he did die, so... Why do Creeper... Like, I had this happen earlier in, like, my main world. Creepers just... They just blow up. Nothing you can do about it. No matter how far away you are. So they're impossible to kill. They are making quite a nice moat, though. That could actually be useful. A moat. Oh, there's an ancient golem there. Do they hit hard? Oh, they... Ranged attack. Ah, they're fine. Oh, I'm on fire. Hold up. Spider! Get out of here. Alright, this stuff seems useful though. Actually, this stuff I think is for... I saw something useful. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A demon ship, alright. Well, now you're dead. Okay. Creeper's almost dead. Yes. Okay. We out of there. Don't really fancy being there. I just want to be playing my relaxed little skyblock simulator. Oh, I already completed Grains of Batrock. Look at me with my void ingots already ready. Already done. Wait, did I have void ingots? Ender ingots. Oh yeah, I had those. Huh. Apparently it remembers those, but it does not remember the armor that I crafted earlier. That's silly. Alright, let's claim all. And get my rock. Alright, now it's a simple machine. Alright. I think I have those ingots. Not that many though. That's just this stuff. Wait. Oh no, I only have one stack of that? That's not in here, is it? Oh, I did get a lot. Wait. It's not still pulling network from this, is it? It's just how much was in there? Alright, fine then. I mean, it's a little bit of silver. Well, let's just make this all into electrotine ingots, I guess. Because that's what I need to do. Also, do I have maybe... Oh yeah, I have iron bars. That's fine. And then I need a... Machine chassis. For this, I need red alloy ingots. So let's make them. Red iron compound. Let's get that. Where are my grains? There's my grains. Well, let's make 2 of them. And 2 of them. Nice. Alright, and now we go for the simple alloy. Simple alloy. And that goes in the middle of this crafting recipe. And fuck, we need more. Well, anyway, I think that's all for today's stream then. I'll just work on that off camera, collecting everything and doing everything just kind of relaxed, like, you know. Maybe one day I'll do it through full Project Ozone stream. Oh, also I want to look into City Skylines that JJ talked about earlier. Maybe that's a fun game. Would you be interested in actually watching that, JJ? My first experience with City Skylines? Or does it seem like maybe a kind of boring game to stream? Especially since it's like my very first time playing it? I don't know. I don't know. You would be interested. Uh-huh. Alrighty then. I guess I'll set that up. How expensive is the game anyway? God damn it. I need to unbind whatever else is bound to T. There is something bound to T, and that's really messing me up every single time I type in there. $7.99 on sale. Nice. Actually, I need a servo on there as well. Or might it just be funnier if I go in completely blind? I don't know. Or is that just a silly thing? Either way, I'll just look into it. I haven't played it ever, and as I said before, I've never really been interested in like actual city building games or like those kinds of top-down. How do you explain it correctly? Like world building games, I guess. Like I've never really been into Age of Empires, which is way different, of course, or Roller Coaster. I've never really been into it. Like Roller Coaster, it was fun for a while. Actually, I need to set up more barrels for this then, if I want to do this. But honestly, I was just playing around with creating like the largest possible roller coaster. I didn't actually play the game itself. Like anytime there was like a free mode, I would just pick that. I don't even remember if there was, but whatever. Yeah, true. No, I really I don't know. It's hard to kind of put into words, but how did I say it? I like the games, but I do not like playing them myself. Doesn't make too much sense, but yeah. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll have to see. Anyway, I said I was ending the stream, so let's do that. Let's not procrastinate anymore. Today, like 6 losses in a row, 7 or so. I don't fucking know. Never doing another tier stream again. Never. Well, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, toodles!